Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Chloe. If you're new here, welcome also. I do videos on YouTube that range from doing just vlogs of my life, trips when traveling was more of a thing, and then style videos, reviews having to do with all types of different products and clothing, just kind of like what I'm into. And then I do a lot of fitness content as well. Fitness try-on hauls with different clothing, fitness routines, all that fun stuff. So I'm really getting back into just like my new fitness goals for the year. It's like the end of 2020, but there's no better way to start than now. I've got really into fitness and working out because I just feel so good emotionally and physically. And it's just been such a game changer for my mental and physical health. And just eating better whole foods for my body, just really knowing, paying attention to how I feel from what I'm eating. So as you can see in the picture, that was kind of like my before and after shots from before I started working out, and this was me binge drinking every weekend, not really caring about the types of nutrients I'm putting into my body, excuse me. And not really working out. Like I said, I would go to the gym a couple times a week and just kind of do some cardio and then do some crunches on the ground. And I was like, why am I not toned? Why do I not have abs? And I was really scared of the weight section at the gym and intimidated because it was all dudes, which I'm sure a lot of people feel that way too or have in the past. So yeah, I didn't do much of that. I just kind of was doing what I was doing and not seeing any progress and results, and it was really frustrating. And then I met my husband now, and he really helped educate me more on fitness, nutrition, because I was saying I really just want to work on that, and he had been working out consistently over the last 20 years or so. So he gave me some great tips, and then I really just dove into it and learned more, and then we'd go to the gym together. It's so nice to have a workout buddy because it holds you accountable, and if you just both doing it, it becomes more fun. It becomes an activity. So just to jump right into it, I did some fitness goals and journey videos last year, so now I'm kind of taking that step again, and I have a lot of new fitness goals I'm super excited about. So let's just get started. My goals are just to put on some more muscle, not to be so huge and bulky, but just stronger. I got pretty leaned out, so just put on some more muscle pretty much everywhere, build a really strong core through all of my workouts, and then I really want to build a booty. I've never been able to build a booty, but that is a huge goal of mine. So stronger everywhere, build a booty, just feel good, and I just love a good challenge. So that's my first biggest fitness goal, is to do a bulk. I'm so excited to actually do a bulk from start to finish and to really get committed to it. I love a good challenge, and just seeing results and just seeing what you can do when you put your mind to it, and just see the changes physically is helps a lot too. So I'm going to be doing a bulk. I've never done a bulk before. So for those of you who don't know what a bulk is, it's we're bodybuilders. That's where the term came from. You eat in a calorie surplus, and you lift heavier weights at the gym, and then that will help you gain muscle mass. And that's so if you want just whatever your physique goals are, that will help you gain muscle in the certain areas where you're targeting at the gym, and you just really push yourself to gain that muscle. But you need the fuel and the carbs, the protein, the fats, more of that to be able to gain the muscle. So there's clean bulking and dirty bulking. Dirty bulking is basically, you're eating pizza, burgers, more not really caring about having really clean food. So that is one way to bulk. Everyone has a preference that way though. I feel you will gain more fat, and then it'll be more to lose, and it can be a little harder depending on you and your body type. It's really individual, like your own, how your body works. Harder to lose some fat, that extra fat, when you hit your cutting stage, which is usually in the spring, which what some people do. So that just is a little harder to lose that if you do a dirty bulk. But if you do a clean bulk, that's just basically eating whole foods that are nutrient dense, but just very clean and good for you. So that's brown rice, grilled chicken, broccoli, asparagus, you know, your veggies. It's really important to have that rounded group of nutrients. So your good carbs, your good fats, and your good proteins. I'm gonna do a clean bulk. Just I want the challenge, and I don't feel as good when I eat greasy, fatty food. Here and there, I'll have a cheat day, meal, you know, and that always is good. But for me, it's kind of like the 80-20 rule. 80% clean, 20% not really, because we have to live a little. There's balance in life. But, so I'm gonna take the next, like 3 to 4 months, I'll see like where I'm at, and do a clean bulking cycle. So I'm about a week and a half into my clean bulking, and this is what I've learned so far. One is that before I was not eating enough. It's really important to like do your macros. With macros is where you write out, type up, whatever, all your calories you're supposed to have for either whatever your diet is, and macros is the amount of grams for your carbs, your protein, and your fats that you're supposed to have each day. So when I wrote out this, there's a bunch of calculators online where you can put in your weight, your height, and it'll tell you your BMI, and then it'll tell you kind of like what you need to maintain, what the calorie count is, and then based on your goals, you would want to do a surplus of calories if you're bulking. So I'll just go over what my stats are. I have to write it down, I won't remember. So let's see, my BMR is 1,233 calories a day, and that's just to maintain my weight. And then I added about 220 calories. So my goal to eat every day is 1,450 calories. So that's my goal. And let's see, my macros are so I'll go back so for every 4 calories, that's 1 gram of protein, 1 gram of carbs, and then for every 9 calories, that's 1 gram of fat. So that's just what you have to know before when you're doing your macros. So I decided to do 35% of protein in my daily diet, 45% of carbs, and 20% of fats. So that equals out to be per day 500 calories from protein, 660 calories from carbs, and 290 calories from fat. It's a lot of numbers jumbling around, but I'll link some other like resources as well below that helped me like kind of just get a better understanding and that you can use. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing for me. It's my plan right now, and so I have 4 meals listed on my plan. And so meal 1, usually breakfast, I'm supposed to have 31 grams of protein, 41 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. And then meal 2 is the same macros. And then my pre-workout snack, because we need fuel to go to the gym, is 25 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of fat. And then my post-workout meal is 37 grams of protein, 52 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of fat. So people break it out in different ways. I just feel like that this is good for a starting point for me. I might need more food as I keep on going, or need to like adjust the macros. But starting out, you just need to kind of have a starting point and then adjust. Every 2 weeks, I think, is like what I'm gonna do, and see like if there's any progress. how I'm feeling physically and mentally. Am I like still hungry when I go to the gym? Do I need like another snack mid-morning before I eat lunch? Because basically you have to think of just fueling your body, and you want to have consistent amount of protein, carbs, and fats, so your muscles don't wear away. So that's what I'm doing. So far in my bulk, what I've learned is before I started, I was not eating enough at all, and that's why I feel like I lost a little muscle mass too than what I had before. Of course, there's COVID, which is really hard to, it just like threw everything out of whack. You know, the gym's closed. Thankfully here, gyms are open. You just have to wear masks. So I'm very thankful for that. But there are ways to do home workouts too. We'll talk about that in another future video. So yeah, one, I was not eating enough, and I was not eating enough carbs. You shouldn't be afraid of carbs. There's good carbs, and then there's carbs that are have more like sugar in them, but I don't think you should say like bad carbs, because that just like has a negative connotation with food and a view. And I know a lot of people have gone through like eating disorders, and you don't want to look at it like that. You just want to think of like fueling your body and what your body needs, I think. Yeah, so that's so far what I've learned, and I think I'm going to probably like try and increase my calories, and just see where I'm at the end of this week, because that will be like 2 weeks, and kind of see. I weigh myself on our Fit Index scale, which tells you your weight, your BMI, your subcutaneous fat, your visceral fat, your muscle mass. I'll put something up here so you can kind of see like what all the trends are. It's pretty cool, and just a good reference point. I never really have like used the scale like consistently, but this is just supposed to help me kind of see where I'm at and have like a set point, and see if like what I'm eating for my body is working well. So yeah, and then so lesson number 2 so far into this bulk, I don't love feeling super full, so I'm definitely having to eat a lot more than I'm used to, but I'm getting used to it, and I'm just thinking that this is good fuel for my body, and just it'll take time. Lesson 3 that I've learned. So it's really important to, when you go to the gym, you have to think of, this is my time to help myself grow and to get closer to my goals, because you can't just do the eating, you can't just do the gym. If you want to reach a certain goal, it has to be like combined together, and then you'll get the output that you want. So I have a tendency at the gym to just do the same weights, and see, I'm like doing a shoulder exercise right now. I used to just, I have a tendency to just use the same weights, and that will get you toned, but that won't build muscle. So I have really learned that I need to start having the mindset of pushing myself to go further, heavier weights, not be afraid, because at failure comes growth, but do it in a safe way too, in good form. That's, I guess, number 4 tip is make sure you have really good form, because you have to start out with good form, even if it's lightweight. It will help you as you increase your weight, and also if you have good form, it's less of a chance of hurting yourself, which you don't want. So I'm trying to push myself past the point of like uncomfortableness, and where my head tells me, oh, that's too heavy, give up, you can't, but my body like can do it. So just pushing past that, like mentally, I think will help me grow a lot. And just mind-muscle connection, I guess, is number 5. So just really connecting with the muscles, the body part that is moving and doing the workout, because I definitely do this where it's oftentimes you can just, if you're doing curls, for example, you don't actually have that mind-muscle connection, and you're just kind of going like this, and that's not going to do anything. You need to like connect your muscle, go up to where it's really like getting that full advantage up here, not all the way up here. So basically just connecting to my muscles more when I'm working out and really like focusing on that. So those are the 5 things I've learned so far. I will do another video having to do with what I eat in a day, and some ideas for that as well to make it more fun. Right now I'm just trying to focus on hitting my macros each day. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm still figuring out exactly what to eat, when I need it, listen to my body. But I'm so excited for the journey, and I hope to see some good results. If you liked this video, I'm going to be posting my workouts, my food, reviews, try on hauls on here, and then also on my Instagram account. My fitness Instagram is chloes.fitness with 3 S's. That was all that was available. If you guys enjoy, I hope that you learned something from this video and it will help you in your fitness journey. I love to connect with other people who are in a similar mindset of just like working out and like mentally, physical health, all that good stuff. I hope you enjoy. Bye.